Hey guys, it's Melissa for another day of the LGYO challenge. I wanted to jump on here to talk to you just for a second about minimalism. So as you can tell in the email I sent you for day 4 of this challenge, there is no actual worksheet for this video and this training. You actually just need to reference the ebook that I sent you. So the LGYO ebook, LGYO stands for Let's Get You Organized, Clutter Clearing and Clutter Coaching here in San Diego, California. You need to open up that ebook. It's a PDF download. You can either print it out, which I don't recommend because it is quite long and you don't want to use up all your nice colored printer ink. But if you are more visual and you need to look at it that way and kind of hold a tangible result, then that's fine, go for it. Otherwise, I do recommend treating it truly as an ebook, an electronic book, and just using the PDF download there on your computer. So without further ado, let's dive into minimalism. It looks like this in your ebook. So it's the Let's Get You Organized Guide to Minimalism. And you might have been hearing about minimalism lately in the media. It is kind of a trending topic. There's a podcast about it. There's a Netflix documentary about it. And you see a lot of it on, social media, Instagram, Facebook, people just kind of downsizing, clearing the clutter, clearing their minds, living a more simplistic lifestyle, a life of freedom, less stress, more free time, more productive, efficient type lives. And that all goes along with minimalism, right? You're clearing the old, making room for the new, and just kind of living with the necessities. You don't need all this stuff, right? You don't need shiny object syndrome. You don't need the Target aisles yelling at you and the Nordstrom catalogs calling to you. You just need to declutter, right? So the exercises in this ebook are extremely helpful to help you live a more minimalist life. So I want you to work through each exercise. This one is going to take you a little bit longer than the previous worksheets in this video series. So make sure you set aside some time. If you need to take aside, 30 minutes or an hour, it depends. You might get on a roll and you might find yourself knee deep in clutter 4 hours later, and that's the goal, right? You need to get that momentum. It has to come from you, right? So Melissa here in San Diego can only lead the horse to water, right? I can't make you drink. I can't make you be ready to declutter and downsize and get rid of stuff and do a donation run or go to the shredding company because you're holding on to taxes for way too long. Or if you're, by the way, the rule for that is 7 years. So you cannot be audited by the IRS after 7 years have gone by. So right now we're in 2018 at the time of this filming. If you are holding on to taxes 2010 and previous, please take those to the shredder. Please get rid of them. You don't need that clutter in your life, especially paper clutter. So go to either UPS or go to Staples or go to a local shredding event, like at a local high school. They do that sometimes for fundraising, and just get rid of that stuff, right? So you might find yourself 4 hours knee deep in clutter. You have a donation bin, you have a shred bin, you have an e-waste bin, you have a recycling bin, maybe a trash bin, and just go through it, right? So that's my goal, is to get you to kind of gain that momentum and gain that confidence and clarity in getting rid of your stuff. And that's what these exercises really walk you through. So the point is to really think about the vision of your home. What was the vision for your home when you first bought the house or got the keys to the apartment or got your lease with a new roommate in a condo? What was your vision for that space? Did you feel like it was going to be light and bright and airy and you were picking out paint colors and maybe redoing a few things like flooring or countertops? Or were you hoping that it would just be a nice, serene space and a sanctuary for you and your family? Or were you thinking that maybe you would be single and you'd be in an apartment and you'd be inviting new love into your life because you're moving on up in the world and you found this new great apartment, right? What was your vision when you first got the keys to that door, right? And I want you to really focus on that, because I can guarantee that vision does not include images of unopened boxes from moving, or clothes that no longer fit from 10 years ago, or store returns that you never did and took action on, or paper clutter from years of mail that has been unopened. I want you to go through it, right? I want you to go through this exercise and really think about, what do you want, and does your home and does your space give you the life that you want, okay? And can you be calm or at peace in your home? Our homes are our sanctuaries. I truly, firmly believe that our homes are our shelter from the outside world, right? There's a crazy world out there. There's, crazy bosses. There's crazy family drama. There's crazy just accidents on the freeway, there's just turbulence a lot of times, we feel like, outside of our homes, and our homes should be our sanctuaries, our nests, our serene spaces where we can lay our head down at night and know that we have shelter from the outside of the world. They should not be a source of stress. So I want you to really focus on what is causing you stress in your home. Is it the paper clutter piles of mail? Is it the clothes that you haven't gotten rid of because it's traumatic for you that you gained 50 pounds, right? Go through it, really identify what is causing you that stress, that overwhelm, that stifling feeling being in your own home, okay? And then, you know, stop living in the some days. I hear so often, oh, I'm saving that for like maybe a Halloween costume down the road, or I'm saving that because maybe my daughter will want to look back at my wedding dress and I don't care about it because it was a failed marriage and it was a divorce, but maybe she'll want to look at it. Or I'm holding on to my kids' stuffed animals because so that someday they can give them to their kids even though they're rotting and dusty and full of cobwebs in an attic somewhere, right? Stop living in the some days. Stop it. You know, the time is now. Live in the present. The future is yours to have if you can get rid of your crap. So stop, you know, having the accidental, oh, I need 17 USB chargers for my phone because what if one dies? Okay, well, I can guarantee you don't need 17. Maybe you need 2, but you need to like really pare it down and just start to get into that decluttering mindset. So that's what this day is about. That's what day 4 is about in this LGYO challenge. I want you to look at the ebook, go through the exercises. There isn't a specific worksheet, but treat the ebook as your worksheet and kind of move through those exercises and really just focus on asking yourself, does my stuff, does my clutter give me the life that I want? Okay, that's a powerful question, right? I will see you tomorrow for day 5. Thanks so much.